Good morning. It's Monday. It's finals week, so it's my last week here in Florence. I woke up sad today. Do I go into this cafe and get a croissant right now and like eat my feelings? I don't know if it's because for finals or because my weekend went a little differently than expected. Germany was really fun. Just was different than I expected. Only saw the city for like 5 hours. I spent most of it studying and doing homework. That was so sweet. My card declined, not because I'm that broke yet. Guys, don't worry. I don't take Discover here in Europe. It's something I wish I would have known because that's the only credit card that I have. Again.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is stand up in front of everyone and talk for 10 minutes.
Germany has 6 expanded on many other brands, including Infinissimi, Zenith. The majority of the factories are located in Italy. However, there are many factories also in Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Sri Lanka.
I'm not presenting.
I need to study. I'm kind of procrastinating. Planning a trip for like me and 2 boys. Therefore, I am responsible for planning the entire trip. Traveling with twins, Anthony and Marino. Marino, we're literally just not even telling him where we're going. Like he knows about as much about where we're going as you guys do. I just thought it would be really funny to be like, hey Marino, guess what? We're in whatever. I don't know if I want to do daily vlogs or weekly vlogs. I don't know if this is interesting enough. I'm literally just talking to myself. Is that like cool still? This doesn't even look aesthetic anymore, shit. Bon appetit. I've determined that the ones that are undercooked look like lips and the ones that are overcooked look like little caterpillars. I just showered and I got these weird chips at the store today. Those pizza flavored. Why would they even have these in Italy? Is that not like offensive to like Italian culture or something? That is most definitely offensive. I've been saying I was gonna go to the library for about 3 hours. I'm finally actually on my way. I mean, I've been on my way for an hour, but then I stopped in a dress store, but then I stopped in a bag store. Now I'm $90 broker and haven't studied for my test at all. Literally got there in time for someone to guilt me into buying a $4 coffee and then leave because they closed 20 minutes after I got there.
Buon appetito.
Do you remember me from yesterday? I have my card, the right one. I brought him the card and he wouldn't take it. I feel so bad. I wasn't lying when I said I'd come back. Okay, this man came up to me and said that he's hungry, so I'm just gonna buy him something from that store. Spreading the good karma. We're back at the same bookstore as yesterday. Got a croissant. This croissant looks so perfect, I don't even want to eat it. I fell asleep for 4 hours and now we're studying at dinner. I'm back in the same place I was 20 minutes ago, except now I'm wearing club glasses and a dress. So you know what that means. I decided not to study. Hey guys, this is the group of people I'm traveling with.
We going? Yeah, we filming? I said getting this weird middle part. Yeah, why do I have that?
Good night. We're gonna go plan. Waiting for the bus. Morning. Good morning. I'm pissing, crying, and shitting myself currently because I have 2 finals today. I am like I am brutally, royally, strategically, methodically, theoretically, hypothetically, and actually fucked. I haven't really been filming because I've been studying. But as a girl with ADHD who actually really struggles with it, I'm screwed without my meds. I don't have my meds on me because they are illegal in Italy. So my version of studying is trying so hard to focus, getting discouraged when it doesn't work, giving up, and redoing that cycle all over again. So in the 10 hours I spent studying, I was probably focused, interpreting what I was reading for probably only about 1 hour of those 10. I don't feel prepared at all. I feel very discouraged. I got one for Paige. I'm gonna surprise her with it. I got us little cannolis. They match your headphones. No more Pastor Me ever again.
No more Professor Martini.
Ciao, Martini. We're celebrating with a grande cannoli. So big. Now we're going to go further eat our feelings at all you can eat sushi. Sushi now. I feel like the biggest weight has been lifted off of my shoulder. Look, you think I got like a
If
A
I
minus.
did get 100 on that.
Little fact, the Palazzo di Bianca Capelli Literally, I just know that story because I'm always like, oh yeah, they was fucking.
That's actually the one story I don't know.
Palazzo de Bianca Capello was
they
the
made a
palace
tunnel.
that, yeah, they made a tunnel to the bedroom
Yeah.
to have tea.
To just sit and have tea and have a lovely, mature conversation.
Exactly.
One of the Strozzi palaces had like they lost a financial and like political competition, and so they ended up like getting kicked out of Florence just to come back years later and rebuild this massive palace that was
They're like, that's tea.
It was bigger but not more modern than the Pitti Palace.
Hey, it's been a long time since I've whipped out the camera. Sorry, I've been filming on my phone because I had to like get stores on here. Guys, I'm packing. It feels like just yesterday I was unpacking and now I'm packing again. I finished 2 of my 3 finals. I'm so excited. If worst comes to worst, I really can't do it. I'll just use a knife. I'm really good at doing it with a knife. Hello. Can I do it without taking off the plastic wrap? Probably not. Legitimately just took me 10 minutes. This is why I literally never have camera storage, because I will sit here like poking and prodding at plastic for like 10 minutes. But like I don't know at what angle. I've never done this correctly. Now do I just like put it on the floor? We upgraded. We're using the silver thing because my live stream told me to use it. Oh my god, that just made it so easy. Oh my god. Cheers, bitch. I look so dumb. Good morning. Last night sucked. Patty. On the pan. In the trash. Nice. So last night, I met up with, I went out with Paige and Sarah. They went to Red Garter, but I stayed outside and filmed some TikTok videos. Then I met this Canadian boy who I got into a political debate with about the progressivity of Europe versus America. Dude, like, we could both have our opinions and respect each other's opinions. Like, I was respecting his, and he was kind of being very off-putting to mine. And that was not the vibe. So I don't even know how I got to that. It was a conversation at a bar, political debate. I met up with Sarah and Paige. We went to a gay bar. There were like 5 people there. And we go into the bathroom, and there's a dude in the bathroom door is wide open. There's one dude taking a piss. And there's one dude who's like, go Karina, you want? And we're like, ain't no way this man's doing coke in the bathroom. And I came home, fell asleep in my dress. That's a quite well-crafted burger. We have our finals yesterday and today. And they're kicking us out tomorrow at 10 a.m. So like, what if we can't get a flight tomorrow around that time? Like, anyways, I'm fine because I'm staying here, but.
I really hate everything
about this place.
Except for Angelo.
Except for Angelo. Angelo was great.
I never have to come to this stupid ass place again.
Ever
With this
again.
We're done! Yay!
Done. You have no idea how bad this program was. Like, I literally cried while writing the final words of my exam, just knowing that once I handed in that exam, it was over. It's all over.
I'm so happy.
So happy. Bye, Ava.
Goodbye forever.
You. I've decided I'm going to go to the farewell dinner. This is the fit. This is not actually strapless. I put the straps in. Got the shoes that I wear all the time. My new leather purse. Could not be fucking happier. I took my language exam. I honestly think I got an 100. I mean, I've taken Italian 1 4 different times now. I have not made friends with a single person in this program. Actually, that's a lie. I've made friends with 3 girls. And I think one of them is going today. So this is gonna be fucking hilarious because I just don't even know anyone at this point. Like, I don't know the people. I don't care to know the people. And I know a few of the people have been talking shit just because of like me filming stuff. And they're like, oh my God, why is she bringing her camera around? That's weird. Which I hate when people say that because at this point, a few things. One, don't you know that people like filming their lives? Like, you don't have to, but why are you making fun of other people for doing it? 2, I have now a video diary. I'm going to remember every part of this program, every part of my trip. And you're probably gonna forget some moments. Really nice to have this all on camera. 3, if your reasoning is you don't like that I bring a camera because people have said this, like, I don't like that she always has her camera on her, like, because like, what if she like filmed something of me? I literally don't post anything or film people without their consent. Anyways, I don't want to talk about people who talk shit about me. That's just giving them more attention. But I mean, we all tend to, we think a lot more about the people that talk shit about us than we would like to admit. The dinner was really non-eventful. That's why I didn't record anything at it. Because I did get to see my 3 friends that I made here. And I made new friends, which kind of just makes me think like maybe I had too much of a negative outlet. The thing was the program didn't put us in contact with each other at all. We were only in contact with like 13 other people in your class. And I wish that we did more things collectively as a program, not just as a class. What time do they typically come? Ma non molto bene ad appallo. Vogliamo I persone comprare il bevo per noi. Ma non persone X. Salute!
Salute! Another?
Salute! Salute!
Mommy is like Barbie. It's beautiful.
You're like Barbie. Where's my can?
We have to find
El mando e Ken.
Amore, mi fai un attimo sganciare.
Ho molto paura.
Paura, fino in fondo.
I've never been this scared in my life. If I die and this is the last post of my YouTube channel ever, it's because of him.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. It's kind of fun. Paige is awake.
We made it
to
to sunrise.
I'm sending her off.
Back to LA.
Oh. So funny how like different states we're in right now because I'm like drugged, just got back from the club and you're
I
just
just woke up.
from like 6 hours of sleep. That's the funny thing about sunrises. Have you stayed awake for more sunrises or woken up early for more sunrises? Answer in the comments below.
Is that how you spell chow? C-I-A-O.
Huh?
C-I-A-O.
Yes.
That means bye, right? It's high and bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You've taken Italian one for how many weeks now? Say. My last day in this apartment. It's kind of fucking crazy. I'm eating like everything that I have left. I get to Flow at about 10:30 p.m. But Flow opens at 11, so I'm like standing there looking like a fool at whatever. So I meet these 2 Italian girls outside and I'm like, hey, my friends aren't here. And like, obviously I only speak a bit of Italian and they only speak a bit of English, but we both knew enough to keep the conversation going. From 10:30 to like 12:30, there was like no one at the club. So we were just sitting at the table, just like talking about the cultural differences between Italy and America. I look like I'm talking to my yogurt. I'm talking to you. It's so interesting and I love like working my Italian with people. It's so different speaking in Italian with people like drinking at the club than it is speaking in Italian at class. It just feels so much more natural. We left 4 a.m. Like once the club got popping, we went to VIP. We met these football players, these American boys from New Jersey. They had like bottle service. It was so fun. Finally leave at like 4 a.m. and there's this little sandwich shop right outside that stays open 24 hours. And Jada bought me a panino. They offered to take me home. We walked past all the cars and literally they take us to the motorcycles and I'm like, I'm shaking. I've never ridden on a motorcycle before in my life. I was so scared. For some reason, like last night, like in my head, I was more scared to hop on this motorcycle than I was to like walk home alone at 5 in the morning. But I did it. And it was really cute and it was really fun. And now I'm like convinced I'm gonna get my motorcycling license one day, so. I think a nice sentimental goodbye to this apartment would include me showing you all the things I'm going to miss about it. All the bugs on the floor. Whenever you open the door, there's this awkwardly long white hallway for no reason. My lamp, that looks like the lamp from Pixar. I'll miss our weird bathroom that only has a shower and no toilet. I'll miss the hot water that we never had. Sleeping with this fan on my knees because we have no air conditioning. When I tell you I've literally been sleeping like this for like a month and a half straight, I mean it. Okay, now for the things I'll actually miss. I'll actually really miss this hot pot. I don't even know what you call this. I've never had one. And I'll miss the nice big windows.